folks. Here we go again. It's another day of the news. This one is like too many bad apples. After the premiere of the highly anticipated docuseries Cop Watch America aired on BET, the city of Atlanta presented Atlanta police officer Sung Kim with two alternatives: resign or be terminated. The former APD officer shot and killed unarmed 21-year-old Jimmy Atkinson in January 2019. Attorney General Griggs teamed up with BET to produce the docuseries, providing unlimited, never-before-seen evidence to the network. This is the first time in the history of television that a major network was granted exclusive access to an attorney's investigation. It's going to be raw and uncut, but we are going to elevate the voices of these families. I want to show people the problem and then the solution, because there is a solution, and that's the Obama 21st Century Policing Initiative, said Attorney Griggs. Former President Barack Obama convened a task force consisting of 150 participants, including representatives from law enforcement, elected officials, and community partners from 40 cities, to identify the best practices to improve the relationship between law enforcement and the community. Mr. Obama released their recommendations to the public and the municipalities in 2015. To date, no law enforcement department has implemented all the recommendations, one of the reasons BET decided to begin filming this project earlier this year. Far too often, contact between law enforcement and black civilians ends up in violence against innocent members of our community. It is a hope that this first of its kind sheds light on the issue, provides solutions, and fosters a demand for accountability and justice. The docu-series will include, so they have live footage, and then they'll have live footage, and they're trying to do what they can to expose this problem. You know, you got a major problem when people are getting murdered, unarmed people are getting murdered by cops here in the United States, and it's been going on for far too long. It's time for a change. Harry Reid, a police officer from Florida, has been fired for using excessive force while trying to arrest a student at West Ridge Middle School. A viral video surfaced last week showing him yanking a 14-year-old black girl's head back by her hair. In a shocking video recorded by a bystander, the officer can be seen taking the girl into custody at an apartment complex near the school. He grabbed her hair and pulled it backwards as she was screaming. At one point, Reid was shown brandishing his baton at the crowd of nearby residents and students who were asking him to stop. He then yelled, "They are all stupid children." Investigators said the incident happened when the fight between the two groups of girls spilled over into the apartment building. Sheriff John Mina said in a press conference that after reviewing the video and the body cam footage, there was no doubt in my mind that the officer acted excessively. He added that there was no need for him to lay his hands on the girl. That deputy's behavior and actions violated many policies, our standards, but more importantly, the visions and expectations I've set as sheriff, and definitely will not be tolerated, he said. I want our deputy sheriff to know that as well. I hope this sends a strong message, not only to our community, but to our deputy sheriffs. So Sheriff Mina and said Reid was immediately removed from the school and was fired later in the day of the incident. He also clarified the girl was not arrested, but was briefly detained in a patrol car before being released to a parent. So that's one bad apple. Another bad apple gone. So that's two bad apples. One resigned and one got fired. So how many bad apples do we have to get? That's always the excuse that you always hear from law enforcement. Oh, well, it's just one bad apple. Don't try to condemn us. Oh, it's just one bad apple. But we keep getting bad apple after bad apple after bad apple after bad apple after bad apple. They just keep coming. So, you know, when is enough bad apples enough? This is a story in St. Louis. Cannabinoid use has become more mainstream. Demand for those products continue to grow. With a projected value of $20 billion by 2014 in the U.S. alone, CBD is opening the industry up to new business owners. In such a saturated market, how do the leaders rise to the top? Announced today, Homes Organics, a black-owned CBD wellness brand, celebrates its first 100 students in the CBD Startup Academy, an online program for aspiring entrepreneurs. There's also a supplemental ebook that comes with the course. More commonly known as CBD, cannabinoid is one of more than 100 cannabinoids that are compounds found throughout the cannabis and hemp plants, popular amongst individuals seeking alternative wellness options. CBD offers a host of therapeutic and health benefits. Created by Homes Organics founder and African-American entrepreneur Corey Holmes, CBD Startup Academy was designed to teach other minority business owners how to earn a living in the multi-billion-dollar CBD industry. The CBD industry will be worth billions in just a few short years, says Holmes. As of now, there are no clear market leader. I created the course to give to aspiring entrepreneurs who are eager to compete in this growing industry. The program is their opportunity to gain market share and build a huge brand. As a minority entrepreneur in the cannabis industry, it is important to Holmes to create space for other minority business owners. For many years, minorities have been penalized for selling and use and purchasing of cannabis, Holmes said. Through this course, people of color can capitalize off an industry that has criminalized the use of this form of wellness. For more information about the course, you can go to www.cbdstartupacademy.com. That's, spell it CBDStartupacademy.com. That's cbdstartupacademy.com, and you can get more information about this course. And it's like, he's right though. You know, they've been making money off arresting black people for marijuana for so long. They really don't want to let it go, but you know, it's being legalized. You know, and this CBD is something entirely different. You know, so it's you got topical stuff that you can rub on your skin. You know, they got lotions, they have all kind of creams and salves. You know, like if you got a pain. So it's like, hey, it works. This stuff works. So you know, it's and it's perfectly legal. It's being sold all over the country, pretty much, just about every state as it is right now. But you know, you got to do the check the local laws in your local area, and so it's being sold at Walgreens and CVS, Amazon. So you know, it's all over. So hey, take advantage of that, people. It's another opportunity. That's a good apple. You had two bad apples and one good apple.